Just kind of happens. Nucleosys. A little bit too bad that they're defunct, but I mean, you know, other studios rise in their place, right? So it's kind of the way of things. Especially video game companies. There are some that are really long-lived, like EA and stuff. But the vast majority of video game companies will go for a while, even maybe 20, 25 years, but then they eventually have a bad set of years or whatever in a row and they go out of business. It is not, unfortunately, it is not an uncommon thing. Alright, so all of the stuff that we have seen now should lead us to what? I'm trying to think of what the next action most likely is supposed to be. I believe we've already tried writing, and he's not ready to write yet. Even though it's storming outside, I guess it's warm enough still. It's not, or maybe the better way to phrase it is it's not yet cold enough for him to want to do a fire. Gone to the basement multiple times and I can't find anything else currently. Neither wood pile in the basement is interactable, so I can't throw any of that in the what is it? It's not an incinerator. I guess it'd be just in the stove or the burner there. You open the door, put something in there and burn it. But that's not currently an option. We've used oil in our lantern to find this, but that used all of what was in our lantern up. So we don't have any more fuel at the moment. The only fuel I found up until this point was up in the attic in that small room where you had a small ladder and there's just a little very kind of basic shelf nailed together. There's a little bit of kerosene in there, but otherwise really not much. We don't want to go out in the storm apparently, so we're not going to do any outside exploration, which is kind of fine. I don't imagine with as much as it's raining, as heavy as that downpour is, I can't imagine you being very productive out there right now. There's this, and I assume we do something with this at some point, but not right now. Right now, we don't do anything. Not really getting the impression that I should be interacting with these artifacts and other masks right now. Seems fine at this point. Go out into the hall. There is this, but I've not figured out how to dig further or farther, because it is distance, to dig farther through that wall into the next room. I'm not actually sure. I was very curious to learn what was on the other side of that door. Had to figure out some way of getting in. A sledgehammer or pickaxe would be the guess, right? But I have not found either of those anywhere in the building. The most likely possibilities for something like that would be The unfinished bathrooms, possibly. But there's nothing in here like that. Or any of the rooms on the 3rd floor that are kind of in construction. Like currently in the process of being built and or renovated, but not completed. You can see the rain pouring down there too. So you go in here, there's this, and this is where we got the kerosene for the lantern, the little bit of kerosene that we then used up. But I don't know. There was something, there was like a magnifying glass just a second ago. Was it for this? Might have been for that. But see, I don't see anything that could be used to smash through a wall. Well, nothing you could grab, but you could technically... Well, no, I don't even think it'd work, right? I don't even think having the bricks... I don't think the bricks would be effective enough. Not sure why the pulleys here does seem to be a little strange. But this is empty now. Can I... No, I can't really. Large rope was hanging from a railing above. Maybe I can cut it now? Ah! So now we have some rope. Okay. So that's useful. If I can... Let's... Can I grab it? No. Put it like this. No. This. And now grab it. There we go. And now we have... quite a strain carrying around the large length of rope. I'm honestly not sure where we're going to use the rope. What would I tie it to? Maybe something, probably not in the painting room, but maybe something kind of toward the tower there? Maybe. Pretty sure nothing in here. Wall was wide, a wider crack now. Tie this? Probably not, right? Have to find someone to secure the rope first. Hey, welcome. I don't know. Okay, what if we do this? What if I open this? Look out here, it's all nice and rainy. Now if I do this, no. If I do it like this, maybe? Would have been too dangerous to tie the rope to the window. Yeah, that's a good point. I should find something. We down to here? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if you remember this, but this is now probably like a year ago. I don't even remember how long ago now. At least several months ago. I started streaming at 9 when I thought it was 10, so that's not super surprising, honestly. Where am I going to attach the rope? So it'd be reckless to attach it to the window. But then he also says I need to attach it. Oh, maybe I can attach it to there. Maybe. Oh, yeah. So this, by the way, this rope, so remember, do you remember where I got the kerosene fuel? You remember that up that ladder, that short little ladder? The rope was hanging from the hole in the wall. Okay, so if you're not on that ladder, stand back. I'll actually show you because it's really close by. So now we have the rope goes through that hole and I guess outside. Can I see it if I? No. Maybe that's for another time. Okay. So I'll show you where the rope was really fast. Just go this way. Be faster. Okay, so this is the room where that was. There. Okay, I'll show you so you'll remember. So over here, there's this ladder, and there's the kerosene up there that has the hole in it. We drained that. There's this pulley had this rope. So I went up the ladder one time. So I was here, and then I used the knife that I have on me and cut the rope. So I did that, and then I got that length of rope. And then the rope was on the ground. I had to back up one to here, but then I could grab it right there. So I tied that to the lamp now above the hole we made with the hammer, and then threw the rest of the rope through the hole. But I don't know how he would get to... Unless I can open a... I don't remember being able to open a window in here, but maybe. If I can open a window in this room, maybe. But it doesn't seem like I can really open the window. I can just see rain coming through it. Yeah. See, and when we were up the tower, that light was to outside. So we actually threw the rest of the rope outside the manor. So we would have to go outside to grab it, I think. And we could try again. It's possible we can do it now. But previously, he didn't want to go outside. He's like, it's raining. Screw that. So unless the game wants us to be able to do that, actually, this might be the faster way, since it's down on this end anyway. So we can't open any of these windows. This is kind of the tower, right? It's just lower down. So I would need to go outside. Storm was raging outside. Didn't feel like strolling around in the garden. Yeah. So that's going to be something probably for tomorrow. Possibly later today in-game when it's not raining as much. Still noon. So that didn't... Not that realistically it would have taken all that much time. But that did not take enough time to... Oh, I wonder, actually, can we... Maybe not. Let's see. The tower. It might hang down over here, actually. I don't know for sure. No, not currently. It doesn't let you interact that way. So because I can't even reach these windows. And the other windows, the only interaction... Well, I technically haven't tried the hammer on them. I guess I could do that. See if that's a possibility. Wait, hang on. I cannot get up there this way. Might as well go this way. Go back through. That might matter. If you break it, it's possible you could reach your arm out and pull it. Maybe. I don't know that that's a thing, but it could be. Alright, so we want to go upstairs on this side. And then keep going. Get back to the tower. Alright. So we go back up here. So there are two windows. I can interact that way. Let's see if I can... That was pointless. And the window itself, you cannot interact with. Just the handle on the window. Try this. Yeah. Nope, it's not going to let you. So this is the closest you can get to seeing the rope right now. The bottom side of the rope. See, this is... Because this is the window like this. So when we look out here... Whoops, that's not right. Look out. Okay. There's this. You don't see a roof. Or anything. Keep, like, clicking the wrong thing. There. But this one down here... You do for this one. So here's the roof right here. That tells me that the edge of the house is off over here. So over here to the right is probably nothing. It's probably just the side. Yeah, jump. It's probably just the side of the tower. So we probably have to actually go outside, I'm guessing. Couple of old rusty lamps adorned the top of the tower. Rope is hanging from the hole in the wall. Yeah. So that's where we are for now. So we'll probably, I don't know for sure, right? But we probably, I'm guessing, will go outside when it's not raining, find the rope, interact with it, and then we'll like yank on the rope or something, and it'll pull that part of the wall of the tower down or something. Which, you know, seems like a waste because you've got all this. This is really cool. I mean, it's old and needs a lot of renovation and stuff, but it's a nice, this is actually kind of a nice house. And you tear the tower down, seems like a waste. Like, why are you destroying the nice house? No, well, you might, I don't know, but you can't choose to jump out is the thing. So you have the screen where the window's closed. You can only interact with the handle to open or close the window. Once the window's open, you can zoom in between the window and the wall to look out, but you have no additional interaction. The only option once you're zoomed in is the down finger pointing where it means you back away from that scene. So there's nothing beyond that you can do at present. Unfortunately. Well, maybe it's fortunate. I don't know. I mean, you falling for no reason seems a little strange. See, you can never almost, at least, you can almost never get close enough to interact with the windows. So there are a few things that seem like we should be able to affect them. We need more fuel, then we can examine some of these dark spaces here where there's like a sinister darkness or whatever that he describes. And then there's the music box here. We need, presumably, some other piece to it to get it to work properly. But it's only a little hand. I know, it's only a little hand. Yeah. See, you can see the rain. It's cool. Cool that you can see the rain and stuff, but you can't do anything to the window. Either of them. So over here, this is as far over this way as you can get as well. I suppose it's possible. I'm thinking it's unlikely. It's possible the rope came down in here, like just outside of here, and we could interact. Yeah, no, see, we can't interact with the window. So that won't work. I'm wondering if for the music box there's some piece somewhere such as here. Didn't want to go through a bunch of trinkets and perfumes. How do you know they're all just trinkets and perfumes, though? Might be something useful. But he's not going to let me try. Oh, I don't think so. Whenever we get to a mirror, it shows the room behind us, but I don't think it ever shows us. I mean, we might later in the game, possibly, but I don't think we ever see us in this game. At least not up to now, we haven't. See, here's another mirror. We're standing basically right in front of it, but it's showing the mirror behind us and the room behind us. See, we could change the direction on that. I don't know what that does. It shows up here. Where is that? Right here? But I don't see anything to interact with over here. Unless it's showing the far side, maybe. What is... down. Far side of the bed. See nothing at present. That seemed to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. Let's try the other side again. Maybe a part we didn't yet examine more closely. So I don't know what the point of that mirror is in showing us the corner here if you can't interact with it at all. I could try shattering the mirror, maybe. Hey, Monmouth, welcome. The thing. Da-da-da-da. What about that? That was pointless. Oh, I wonder if this is dirty, needs to be cleaned. No, it's clean enough. See, I don't understand what it's trying to show me. In the side of this, really close by, also doesn't interact. If I go close and I turn it, it's showing me, like right here, but that I can't interact at all, this side or the other side. I'm not sure. So, Monmouth, in case you missed, well, actually, you probably did miss, unless you just hadn't said anything yet. I went, remember where I found the kerosene last time? So, that was that short little ladder up above, right? So, there was a pulley with a rope. So, I went up halfway up the ladder, and then I got in my inventory, got the knife, and I cut the rope off, grabbed the rope off the ground, and I went over to where we used the hammer on the tower, and I tied the rope to the lamp above the hole, and the rest of the rope has been fed through the hole. But that hole goes outside, and he doesn't want to go outside right now because of the rain, so for now, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. We will at some point, but for now, no. So, and I've tried, at Faux Fox's suggestion, I tried looking out a couple of windows and stuff, and I wasn't able to see the rope, so it's going to be once we're outside, when it stops raining, whenever that is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what all you can do with the mirror. Yeah, it's a good point. There might be other stuff. Trying to put oil on it to clean it, potentially, or using the rag, that didn't work. We couldn't break it. Wouldn't let us. I'm pretty sure this is nothing, but might as well try it just so we could say we've tried it. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, and then that. No. I really don't think there's anything else we're going to get out of here. There's no point in trying to light it on fire. The lamp won't do anything. This is a fountain pen, not like a magic marker or something, so it won't work on here. Pencil won't work on here. Newspaper's pointless. Keys are pointless. Stethoscope's pointless. Knife, I think, is pointless. So it's basically nothing we're going to be able to do for now. I do think, because it's showing us, it's right, this right here, and this fancy is this right here, right? And the fancy above it. But I don't get any option of interacting in any way, except if I go here and then I can examine the bed. But that's, I mean, it's just, he just says it's too fancy. Bed seemed to be comfortable, too fancy for me. And he does it on both sides. So I don't know what the deal is with this, why that's trying to show me this. Maybe there'll be something later, like at night or something. But for now, that's nothing. Yeah, just enjoy the atmosphere, exactly. Hey, I mean, I like... I really like rain, so that's cool. I mean, I like it. But... doesn't really... This morning for breakfast, I made myself some eggs and sausage and stuff. But I used serrano peppers and put them in with it. My body's been complaining all day, the rest of the day. I did turn it, but so it only turns like this. So when it's like this, it's showing that lamp that's right next to it. And when you turn it like this, then it shows that part of the bed. Unless, I don't think I backed out after it showed the lamp. Try that one more time. Okay, so if we have it, we zoom in and we do this, so it goes back to the lamp. And now we look. See, that's showing it even more. But it doesn't interact. Like, see, this is the default position, and it shows that. Now, remember carefully the way this looks. Then I do this. See, it looks the same. It doesn't look like it's exactly the same scene. So I don't... This has to have some function here. There's this reflecting this, but that's not... No. I can't... What is... Is that up above? Is it maybe showing me something up here? No, it doesn't seem like it. Let's need to go to this side to examine it. Doesn't seem like it, really. Yeah. I know. Well, the weird thing is, honestly, the really weird thing is that I like spicy food. I think I just put too many peppers in. So, it wasn't a ton. I only put 2 in, but I didn't have all that many eggs. I did like 3 eggs, like scrambled, 4 links of sausage, 3 stalks of celery, 5 stalks of, why can I not think of what the name of it is? 5 stalks of asparagus. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. It is a good point. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't, at the time, it didn't seem like it was a mistake. But maybe too many peppers. Too many eggs. Some combination of the two. Yeah. An English breakfast? Yeah. Yeah. Which one are you thinking? You thinking just like biscuits and tea or what? I could do that. Biscuits and tea would be tasty. Okay, what have I not looked? There's the burner, the Bunsen burner or whatever in there, but we don't have anything to put on top of it right now. Pretty sure we don't want to use this. I don't know if I've tried it for sure, but I'm pretty sure this is nothing. I mean, that would be weird. Why would you want to heat up a can of grease for hinges? That's weird. But let's, just in case. No, didn't need to be oiled. Yeah, and there's nothing else, I think, that we'd want to use to interact. Oh, bacon and eggs, yeah. Mushrooms, baked beans, yeah. Yeah, so I don't have baked beans. I do have beans, dried beans that I could make. I don't have baked beans right now. I can get some next time I go out shopping, I suppose. It's going to be another week. I could go out shopping then. Maybe get some baked beans, yeah. I don't have bacon. I should get bacon. I have sausage, like I said, so I should get bacon as well. And then, yeah, mushrooms. When I picked up vegetables, I didn't pick up mushrooms. I should have. It's a good point. Yeah, that sounds good. I should do that. Good point. Good call, Mammoth. I'll plan on trying if I remember. But I think I will. I'll try to remember, and I should be able to do that next time I should go shopping. Bring back some nice eatings. That'd be good. Okay, I was just up there looking around and nothing. We already did the tower recently, and I've looked in this room again. I've been in the painting room in here. Didn't think of anything else. Been in the burner room now. Nothing. Doesn't hurt to check in here. I doubt we're going to find anything, but might as well. Yeah, see, Fofox, even this close, I don't have an option to interact with the windows. So it's just that rare exception in the tower, I think, to open them. And I'm not exactly sure why yet. you're opening them. Clearly, there's going to be a reason, I think. Well, probably. It's possible to put something in just for a nice little bit of variance in the game, but probably there's a point to it. Most point-and-click games will, if they're two-dimensional, they'll have several extra things you can click on that really don't give you much. There might be a little blurb about description, but that's not really useful. So if you have a single screen on a 2D point-and-click, let's say, generally you'll have, let's say there are 3 things you need on that screen. You might have 5 things that are just descriptive and extras. But in a 3D point-and-click, you don't usually have an abrupt change in pattern that way. So if you can access a window in one area of the house, usually you can access it everywhere, or else you can access none of the windows. So then in the rare case, like in this case, where it's a tower and you can access a couple, there's significance to it. There's no guarantee. It doesn't mean that it's that way, but that's the general trend of point-and-click design. Go over here. Just can't really do anything with this window either. That's the closest you can get to that window. Okay. Still not sure about this marionette painting either. It's strange, at least. I was thinking it might have some kind of significance, but I've not, at least yet, found any marionettes, really. This isn't detention, so there aren't weird, creepy dolls everywhere. Yet, at least. I'm trying to think if there's anything in my room at the end of the hall still. I've pulled pretty much everything out of my briefcase, or suitcase. I pulled my typewriter out of its case. And I have the stethoscope from the doctor's bag. The only thing left in there are drawings, anatomical drawings. And then there's examination of everything. And there's a fireplace, but he doesn't want to light a fire right now. It's not cold enough yet. It's too close to average temperature. English breakfast is nice. Well, yeah, so I guess that's what you officially call English breakfast then, right, Monmouth? But when I think of English breakfasts, like things you could have for breakfast, there are a few different options, but yeah, sausage and bacon and eggs and mushrooms and beans are definitely one of the options. I've also toast and jam. Actually, toast with some butter and then jam, I believe. I think that's British. I don't know. But toast with tea is definitely British. I suppose, though, that's tea time, not breakfast, isn't it? I mean, they drink tea at other times, too. So, maybe, but... Yeah, porridge is Scottish. Yeah, marmalade, that's what it is. Yeah, not jelly. It'd be marmalade, that's right. Yep. Nutella's also either French or German, one of the two. Hot cross buns. Maybe not by that name. Describe them to make sure, because we might have those. Also, I've eaten a lot of food from other countries. A lot of food from other countries. Not just at like, oh, I went to an Indian food place down on the corner. Like from all over. Oh, is it Scandinavia? Oh, yeah, that could be. But I mean, I've eaten cuy, so guinea pig, in Peru. I've eaten lamb and other kinds of mutton, of course, in Jerusalem or Israel, I guess. But I've also eaten. So what is it? It's pretty much just like a bunch of vegetables for breakfast is a very Israeli thing. They have their bread is generally flat. They don't have. I think they do have some leavened bread, like you use yeast and stuff, but most of their bread is flat, fairly flat. Anyway, I've had a lot of different foods. I've had Dutch, I've had Belgian, I've had German, I've had French. Oh, fruit bun with a cross. We have fruit buns, but we don't have crosses on ours. Maybe it's the whole rebellion of America, right? Where we do like the Protestant tradition. So maybe we don't like the cross because the cross reminds us too much of the Catholic Church. I'm not sure, honestly. Middle Eastern Greek, yep. Yeah. So I've had a wide variety of foods from a wide variety of places. I've been to a lot of different countries, and I've had a lot of different food from different countries. So I'm not unfamiliar with a lot of it, but I don't know that I've a really good memory for what meals typically this country will have. Although I do remember, once you said it, I do remember English breakfast and tea and a lot of different varieties. You could have tea and crumpets, you could have tea and biscuits, you could have tea and toast. A lot of different things you can have with tea. And it goes really, it's not just an English thing. Tea goes really well with a lot of those things. And your toast could be just toast with some butter. It could be toast with marmalade, like you said. It could be toast, because of modern times at least, toast with Nutella, or toast with cheese is a common thing also. Yeah, crumpets are incredibly English. That's right. But see, if I try to light this, he says he doesn't want to right now. Daddy, it was nice, but it wasn't that cold really, and I prefer to save the few matches I had left. So he doesn't want to light that right now. I suppose some of these may be just normal paintings, and some of these might be scenes from the closest town or village. Although, they're not close by at all. Let's see, what else? What else? Pointless to smash the vase. Or vase, if you say it that way. Oh, this is only, I think, the umbrella. What is it? What can we use with a parapluie? It doesn't look like we don't have anything to repair the parapluie, and we also don't have a need for it right now. He said he could use it, but he's not going to go outside with it. Oh, is it? And then they call it the works. Nice. We actually have something similar in the United States at some diners. You know the concept of a diner, right? Because a diner is, it's kind of like a pub, but like a just meal strictly. No, I mean, you could get alcohol at a diner, but generally it's not really known for alcohol. It's really a pub, but only the food part. And yeah, apple pie, for example. Right, good. Yeah, and that's obviously an American food. Yeah. So at a diner in America, though, pretty much at almost any diner, you can get an English breakfast. They won't usually call them an English breakfast. They might call it just bacon and eggs, or for the basic, right? If you have a full English breakfast, I don't know about the beans. I don't know about the beans part, but you can get like a what do they call it? Can't remember what it's called now. Well, okay, I don't know. See, I don't know if this is a trademark for just the specific diner where you see it, but there's something they call a scrambler, which is going to be eggs. And when they say scrambler, don't think scramble like scrambled eggs. It's scramble meaning a mixture of a bunch of different stuff. So you get a scrambler that will have a lot of vegetables, and it could include mushrooms, but it might also have things like broccoli and onions and I'm trying to think what else they would put in it. Green pepper, stuff like that in it. So they'll have that in a scrambler. They often will have that as an option. You'll have possibly potatoes. A lot of times you do, but not always. You could have eggs scrambled, or you could have them sunny side up, or over easy, over medium, any of that kind of stuff. You could have it with ham. You could have it with sausage. You could have it with bacon. You could have it with maybe sausage and bacon. So, yeah. Leftovers from the night before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, a diner is definitely, waitresses really tend to, because diners generally will only hire the minimum of the people they need. So an upscale restaurant will generally hire like more waiters than they need, so that there's never any wait time, really. As soon as somebody, I mean, sometimes, but generally there's not going to be wait time, right? You'll be seated immediately. Somebody will come with a menu and you'll get your order started almost right away. With something like a diner, you tend to have to wait a bit. They still don't take too long, but you might have to wait 5, even 10 minutes possibly if they're really busy. So the waitresses and waiters tend to get very worn out. That's correct. So, Fofox, I don't know if you've been trying to chat. It looks like YouTube chat is disconnected. YouTube still hasn't worked that out, I guess. So if you're trying to chat and it's not coming through, you'll want to switch to Twitch, I guess. I don't know why YouTube chat crapped out again, but apparently it did, nevertheless. Okay, we don't want to break that, apparently. So this is a wood bore. So what are we going to try to bore? What are we going to try to put a hole in or scrape, kind of carve some wood from? Trying to go through the different rooms. I can't think of anything on the first floor. Second floor, my room, I can't think of anything. We obviously, the secret room, we've not gotten into there yet. The other bedroom, I can't think of anything. The room with the artifacts, the masks and other artifacts, I can't think of anything there. Or in the storeroom behind that we opened up last time. I can't think of anything in either of those. Nor in the upstairs bathroom. We go to the third floor. The unfinished bathroom, I don't think so. The room with the burner, I don't think so. The room where we got the kerosene and the rope. I don't think anything in there either. Besides, we already used the boring tool on the kerosene, so it's probably that kind of a thing. But the painting room, I can't think of anything. The base of the tower, no. And then up in the tower, I can't think of anything in the house for now. Oh, yeah. Jack Karuk, okay. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's problem is. Utah. All those Mormons. No, YouTube. YouTube is weird. I don't know. Usually good. The room, you think the room with the mask? I couldn't think of anything, but we can try. Let's go up then. Okay. It's a lot of rain. Very English. Also, a scene similar to what you would see from back home. For me, Seattle. You'd see this a lot. Okay, no interaction with those. I wonder... Let's put this back for a second. Okay, what if I go this way? Can I examine any of this stuff more closely? I like this music. Very well written. I already have previously tried, I think, pretty much everything in my inventory on this claw. I've tried the oil. No. I've tried that. No. I do this, it'll say I'll cut myself or hurt myself, sorry. I do this and it says it's pointless, I think, or wasn't useful. So I don't think anything on there. Okay. We're only at 0.3% dropped frames, so hopefully overall should be okay. But Fofox is, I think she always watches it on mobile devices, like her phone or whatever, so she might be having issues with the signal. If it becomes a problem, either of you though, Fofox or Monmouth, if there becomes a lot of lag, let me know, because I may not notice initially. Lamps seem to be broken beyond repair, probably the souvenir of a hazardous journey. Pointless to do that. Wasn't useful. Didn't need to be oiled. Yeah, so even with a couple of things I did today, the time hasn't advanced, and when it reached noon, so it's noon right now in the game, when it reached noon last time we were playing, so a week ago when we were playing, when in the game it reached noon, I tried the phone and the phone was still dead. So unless it changes within the same hour, that's possible, I suppose, but I feel like you have to go to another hour or something before it changes. I can't. I need, so path to affiliate is you need 3 followers, like average, for every stream. I usually average between 1 and 2. So that's the only qualification on affiliate that is off. Yep. Don't worry. I keep checking to see. Yeah, average for all. So if I stream, so I stream probably, I don't know, 10 to 15 days a month. Well, probably 10 to 12 days a month. So a little less than half the month I stream. And yeah, I know I need to play Fortnite, right? And everybody can laugh at how bad I suck, because I'm not good at shooters. I play all kinds of other games. I maybe average with shooters. Maybe. And that's being generous, I think. But yeah, so let's say I stream 12 days in the month. So on each of those 12 days, like I'll have maybe a total of 24 to 25 maybe people in chat over the course of all those different streams, which averages out to 1 to 2 people on chat every time I stream. So if you want to help me out, Monmouth, bring your buddies and have them tune in and chat, and then they don't even have to watch the stream. They could just like turn it on and then like walk away while they do other stuff or whatever. Technically, but I don't know. I'm not stressed about it. I do this more as a hobby anyway. So affiliate would be useful though, because Twitch changed it. I used to, even when I wasn't an affiliate, I used to be able to upload videos too. So every time I stream, I record it and save it on my hard drive at the same time as having it stream onto Twitch and YouTube. So if for whatever reason I get behind or I forget a week or something and I forget to highlight something on Twitch, then I was able to upload the missing video and kind of have it organized in like a playlist. But now that they changed that policy, so now only affiliates can do that. So until I become an affiliate, I'm not able to upload. Once I'm an affiliate again, then I can upload again, and then I'll go back and upload the other stuff. Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully Twitch doesn't get wind that there's eating Che going on. Okay, I don't want to read that. Let's see. Is there any... I've already read that previously. Are these all the same? So this is July 3rd. And then this, not still. But then this, way up here. Yeah, it is different. Okay, I have read both of them, I think. I should remember. Please help me. Come and see me. Yeah. Yeah, I've read both of them. Okay. Hopefully things are better for you, Fofox. Sorry about that. I know I was looking when you mentioned that you were having lag. I was looking, but I only have 0.3, so 1/3 of 1% of all my frames are dropped in the stream so far. So very, very little lag. Which is good, of course. But I'm just saying, like, on my end, like, with the streaming and how much has come through or not. So I could try different stuff with a mask, but I don't think I really should be trying to destroy the mask. That's a little bit... I mean, I could, technically, for the in-game thing, but I don't think I would really want to do that normally anyway. Like, I would think this is really, really cool. This artifact is really awesome. I don't want to do anything to damage it. I can't think of anything else to do with a mask. Not really. It's a good thing in this game, time only advances when you do significant things, rather than just advancing as you're going, because this would be like 50 days in the house. Okay, cool. I cannot think of what I want. Use this on the glass? No. Oh, and I can't go over this way as far now. I guess I could look at it from the other side, though. Nice from the other side, but I can't see this one anymore because this is in the way, apparently. Apparently, we don't know how to crawl between things. I'm not seeing anything else in this room. Oh. That was actually a little bit of game hiccup. That was not frame drop, that was just game hiccup. Well, okay. Let's not get too out of control. I do appreciate the help, though. I cannot think of what else we would want to do. That's the note talking about the scratching and how bad it was bothering him. View is inspiring. Oh, maybe I could do something with this. Oh, that would be kind of... I don't know what I would want to do with this. Keys, no. Stethoscope, no. Lantern, matches, pen, pencil, rag, knife. None of this stuff looks like it really is something that wants to be used in conjunction with the window. I don't think there's anything useful in here. Barbara's number. Jerry's number. Or not Jerry. Wait, is it Jerry? Yeah, Jerry's number. The postcard from Jerry. And then our last novel. That's everything that's left in there that you can interact with. I mean, there's the shirts, obviously, and stuff, but you can't do anything with those. He doesn't want to write. Nope. None of the above. Like I said, they're just a couple of drawings with anatomy in there left. Everything else is not in there anymore. It's already been removed. Well, everything else. I think there was really only the stethoscope. I think that was the only other thing. The picture with the night close up here? No, that's not night. The night. Night. Which one is the one with the night? Is it in here? That's not a night. Was it one in this room or in a different room you're thinking? I'm not seeing. Outside the room. Oh, are you talking? I think I might know which one you mean. Maybe. Wait, maybe not. Hang on, let me think. This one? On the other side of this painting? Or do you mean on the other, like in the far hall? Because this doesn't let me interact, except for that corner. Oh, here. Oh, I see. I don't know if I've zoomed in on this one before. I tried the corners, but I might have missed this. I might have done this. I don't remember now. So we're carrying... It's like a bowl with several treasures in it. A gold plate, a goblet, and so on. There's a frying pan here. More loot or booty or whatever under the arm. See, the fact that you could zoom in on these, I think, makes these definitely significant, but I'm not sure how. I do feel like they should be significant in some part because of the fact you can zoom in. I'm just not sure. Only those two? Yeah. And then, of course, the one in here that has the safe behind it. This is the last one. The hidden door in the gallery led to a small storeroom. There was a strange mask inside and more mementos belonging to James Blackwood. The developments of his story is real, or the development, probably without the S, of his story is really getting into me now. I can almost feel his suffering, and that mask seems to be the key to the mystery. None of this allows interaction either that I can see. There's the sink, but I don't know. pry part of this up maybe for something, but no. And checking all these, there's literally nothing in them now, I believe. Nothing to see or examine even. None of those. Yeah, I mean, I think so. It's always possible I've missed one, but very, very early on in the game, I walked around and examined each of the pictures. There is a reason that I still, from time to time, will examine a picture again, because it's always possible I've missed something. But as far as I could tell, I've already examined them all enough, as much as I can. The one downstairs? Is that the one you mean, Faux Fox? I think that's the only one that's ticking. Yeah, I don't know. And pretty much just the face of the clock lets you interact, none of the other parts. I don't see anything that would make sense to use on the clock. Nothing around the edges. Nothing special seems to show up on the map itself either. Yeah, I don't think that's... I don't know. Was that lightning? Presumably? That was very weird. So one more time, see if we see the flash again. Yeah, we do. Okay, hang on. Where's the flash happening? Oh, no, it's the lightning. It's the lightning, because it happened before I even started at that time. Okay. So it's definitely the lightning, not just some special thing on the globe. Anything with this I might do? I am, but let's check it anyway. Because I could always be misremembering. It is definitely a possibility. It's also possible I checked it at 11 a.m. and not at noon. I thought I did, but let's do it anyway. Yeah, see, phone lines seem to be down. I decided to try again later. Yeah, I know. Sorry. It's a good idea, though. Tasteful. That's all you have to say on the matter, huh? Nothing, when you're zoomed in, nothing to interact with here, apparently. Odd. It's fine, but it's odd. We still want, I think, something like a pickaxe or a sledgehammer, which I don't believe we're going to find in the house. Already tried in the basement. There's nothing like that down there. Go back in case I missed something, but we have already tried down there before. I believe I already tried this straw, right? Stuck beyond hope. And he doesn't want to leave in any direction. This also. It's like, yeah, let's not stroll around in the garden. Already tried this in case there was more kerosene, but nothing. Cannot interact with the wood at all, so that's nothing. This right here doesn't look like it, but this is, whoops, where is it? Right somewhere. Here is actually the furnace. Nothing for these either for more fuel. We do have this, but I don't know what you can do with that. Pretty sure I've already tried this. And this. In fact, I know I've tried the hammer. The claw to potentially lift it up. Nothing else is strong enough to potentially lift it up. If I still had the rope on me, I might have tried that, but we've already hooked it up somewhere else, so obviously it goes to that other, to the hole in the tower, rather than here. See, it says it didn't need to be oiled, so I can't turn it at all right now. I probably need something like a plumber's wrench. That's unfortunate. We were making really good progress the first maybe 20 minutes of today, and now I can't think of anything. Just see if one of these happens to be hiding where it looks like it's going to be the rest, because you still see the magnifying glass, but there's not actually the same descriptive text. It's different, maybe. Nah. Nope. Trying to think of any of these doors that are like stuck that won't open. See if there's maybe a use for the oil on one of them. On the stove? You mean besides all the dishes? You mean besides all the pans and things? We examined all of those. Is there something else you're thinking of, Phil Fox? And we've not ever been able to interact with these upper cabinets, apparently. Or this cabinet. Or any of these. None of these cabinets really want to let us do anything. So was there something else you're thinking of, Phil Fox, beyond these? So I looked at these. So this hand icon is just back out. And then these, plenty of kitchen utensils in the house ready to be used. And it basically says that for all these. That there are plenty of utensils in the house ready for use, but apparently we're not going to use them. I guess. Not right now, anyway. Okay, well. And I've already carefully gone through these jars and cans multiple times previously. Don't think, if I remember right, there's nothing in the dark room. What is the hole? Which hole do you mean? Oh, you're talking about... Whoops, if we can get back there. You're talking about... This? That's the end... That's the handle. The end of the handle coming back. It just looks strange because of the angle on it. That's basically similar to this, like a frying pan. You have the pan here and the handle comes up. So that's what that is. It's just a, you know, you'd use that hole in the handle to potentially hang it on the wall or something. Yeah. That's all that is. Unfortunately, it would be nice if it was something more, but that's basically all that is. This does point down at the rug. Is there something on the carpet I should do? I can't reposition this mirror. What if I go this way and look at the carpet? No, doesn't seem like anything. Possibly this corner of the bed? Nah. Just says it doesn't want to sleep in it. Looks terrible. Could poke anything in it? Well, it doesn't really... I mean... Yeah, I don't think so. Since that, not just that pan, but all of the pans had exactly the same text, I'm guessing you're not going to do something specifically with that one pan. You'd probably do it with the one pan or item, like if there were all the cans on the shelf or something, that stood out. Yeah, I hope so, right? Okay. See you, Mona. Thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Take care, sir. Thanks for the suggestion on the English breakfast. I'll try to have a much more fitting breakfast tomorrow. And all of this is just photography notes, apparently, as well. And then he just labels all of this as junk. Well, when we go back here and zoom in on it again, see how all these, the text at the bottom doesn't change really? So I think this means there's no difference between them. See, yeah, none of them. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with the hammer. It's pointless. Whoops. Yeah. None of them. Yeah, it's a bit dark. There's no brightness, though, that I see. I could see... Maybe. Oops, that's not useful. Hang on. Let me do this for a second. Okay. If I... Let's see. Apply LUT, chroma key no, color correction, color key crop. Color correction, maybe? And then, oh, there is brightness. Like that, maybe? That's kind of, though, a bit washed out. Turn down the saturation will make it more gray. I don't want to do that. Hue shift, opacity. Oh, gamma. Let's go back to this, and let's do gamma. There you go. That's better. Now you should be able to see better, I think. Let's try that. All right. Is that better? Can you see better? Didn't even think about that. I apply a filter and it's better now. Okay. And it is supposed to be noon, so it's not supposed to be super dark, I guess, right? And in all fairness, in the game, it's not all that dark for me. I'm not sure why it was showing up darker on the stream. So. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm really not sure what the next step will be, though. Nah. There is a unique bottle of liquor in here, and I don't know. I wonder if at some point we're supposed to use the lantern here, and be able to analyze things more closely as well, especially this JB. I don't know. So that's a potential thing for later, because that is unique. All the other bottles say the same thing, but that one bottle of JB does say something different. Making me think that at some point we're going to need to use it. I don't really know. I'm no pyromaniac! Nope, not there. Do wonder why. There doesn't seem to be more in this room currently. Feels like there should be a lot more to do, but I'm not figuring it out anyway. Looking at the floorboards or the carpet is always a possibility, right? Maybe not in this game, but in general. That's the clock again. Majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. Yeah, I don't know. How much you missed? What all did you miss? I don't remember you missing a whole lot. Oh, you mean because of the darkness? Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, I can actually, I don't know about on Twitch. Maybe I can, I don't know. On YouTube, I can actually make adjustments to the brightness. I don't know if it'll work as well because gamma is usually a better measure for difficulty to see with darkness versus brightness, right? Bright brings everything up, but brightness is kind of fills it in with white. Gamma instead lightens the shade of something. So like if you have brown, let's say like dark brown, if you apply gamma to that, you're going to get a lighter shade of brown. Brightness doesn't do the same thing. Brightness actually kind of bleeds in white, degrees of white onto the screen. Combine that with contrast, and you can often pull away some of the some of the white tint, but and it's contrast, so it'll show two colors next to each other more distinctly. But in the process of doing that, you can also pixelate more as well. Gamma tends to have a much softer effect on the colors of the game, but it still lightens everything up so that it's easier to see. We use gamma as part of our range of sight, right? That's why gamma seems to be softer applied versus other things. If you ever had one of the old televisions, for example, where you could manipulate all of the color, or even on your normal television now, like your monitor or something, if you take your control and you manually adjust brightness and stuff, you'll see brightness is always kind of bleh, makes it way too white. Usually. You use contrast to kind of pull some of that white out, but it only works so well, and it doesn't always fix the kind of white tint that gets on top of everything. It makes it almost look kind of smoky, if that makes any sense. Don't see any other keyholes either. This might be the clue to look at that. Look at that there for the safe. This might be the clue for that, but I wish I knew what this other mirror was trying to tell me, though. But I just don't know. I cannot tell. I don't know. Well, I think rather than keep this going painfully not making any progress, I think we're just gonna save it, and we're gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm not thinking of anything new to try, so if you had sunlight, yeah, that's true. All right, so that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for joining me as always. I really appreciate it. Okay, tomorrow we will be continuing Azura Circle. We're in chapter 4 now. If I don't know that we will, probably not. It seems like they take a little bit longer than that. If we happen to finish tomorrow, then we'll look at what we can do next. I feel like, so probably what we'll end up doing, we have detention on Friday night, right? So whenever we finish detention, we'll probably just switch over to downfall. We'll keep doing scratches on Saturday. It'll probably take me still quite a while to figure everything out, I'm assuming. And then Sunday, we will, after Azura Isle Circle, only if there's time, probably there won't be, but if there is time. But anyway, so if there's time, we'll do it tomorrow if we finish soon enough. I doubt it, though. But whenever we finish Azura Isle Circle, then we'll switch that over to Yomawari and continue on that. So that is the plan. So thanks for joining me. I will be continuing with Azura Isle Circle tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe and be awesome. Talk to you soon. Peace.